Let's see. Let's get more flame. More fire. Bond him. Alright, let's give it a few more minutes and allow whoever's going to catch this live to come on in. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. I normally don't go live in the middle of the day like this, but it was put on my spirit to come in and channel a message that I have been getting from Great Spirit prior to the channeled messages that are already scheduled to come out. So the energy that I'm picking up for Taurus Collective is a very specific message, okay? So today is pretty much supposed to be like the last day for a very long battle, okay? For many of you, this may be in regards to a relationship, okay? So if you kept trying to leave someone and they kept trying to find you or attach themselves to you or reattach themselves on your journey over and over again, if you kept feeling like there was forces working against you, trying to deceive you, masquerading as false energy, masquerading as shape-shifting energy, all of that ends after today. Okay, there's some type of really big shift. So it's giving me this energy of South Node energy, no longer being able to deceive you. Their tricks are no longer able to work against you. So we're gonna get into the channel message. I'm not gonna be in here that long, but before we get into these cards, let me channel the direct message that I got through journaling. Okay, so there is something significant about 831. And I went to write down 831:23, but I accidentally wrote down 831:21. So Spirit is saying mark your calendars for 831:2023. But go back or check your snaps. I don't know if y'all do Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, but there's some memories. If you can think back to whatever was going on in your life today in 2021, whether it was in regards to your finances, it was in regards to any karmic cycles, whatever has been on replay since then, like a vortex or a cyclone. I feel like you are finding your way home, knowing exactly who you are. A lot of different deceptical energy is no longer able to deceive you or distract you from your purpose and your life journey. These forces that have been working against you, Taurus, or the Taurus collective in general, has been focused on you since 2021. Okay. And that energy, no matter what source it comes from, no matter if it's a person, place, or thing, the forces that have been working against you since then are having their abilities, their sources, their energies, etc., stripped from them. Take that how it resonates. That's how Spirit gave me the message. You are also being removed out of the equation. So whatever lot is coming to them, they're going to have to accept their lot, right? I also was drawn to kind of like that pillar of salt energy. Lot's wives, this may be in regards to a husband or wife or just a contract that's binding in that relationship type of soul tie, karmic soul tie, that's being stripped as well. And whatever fate is to come of such that people, places, or things will be stuck in that period of time, kind of like creating their own hell that they even wouldn't be able to get out of. The intentions to keep you lacking The intentions to keep you in fear will be the lot that they have prepared for themselves. Okay, so attempting to hurt you, manifest against you. Some of you went through experiences of having your stability, your homes, and things like that taken away from you. No one wanting to help you. There's a lot, and nothing has gone unseen or unnoticed. There's a lot behind the scenes that you do not know or you're not aware about. Think of it like being above your pay grade. So I heard, don't hurt your pretty little head. There has been energies in the spiritual realm assigned to work against your sovereign free will or your ability to express your sovereignty spiritually. But all of that ends today. That's the message that I got from Spirit. And this ditch that they dug for you, Taurus, is gonna hurt. Excuse me, it will hurt 10 times harder than it was intended for you to experience. And this is all Spirit wants me to say about that in regards to that state of experiences, in regards to the matters around the past. Spirit wants you to cheer up because your path is being cleared, and all your focus needs to be towards moving forward. Positive energy. Be intentional about where you place your focus, no longer giving your energy to distractions. And all Spirit needed you to do was to just make that agreement for yourself. Okay? Seeing that the illusion of fear or whatever fear tries to conjure up against you was the greatest trick that they could ever pull, or wool they could pull over your eyes, your third eye. So no more worrying in the future. In the future, I am seeing many of you will be teachers, advisors, counselors, all right, creatives with the knowledge that you have gained from all of these experiences of the past, and you actually going through the thick of it. You know it's real because you went through it. You know it's real because you've seen things that no one else could believe or would ever want to believe that you actually went through. And I'm not just talking about the mundane experiences. I'm talking about the supernatural experiences, signs, and synchronicities that many of you have been able to confirm for yourself, like the dogs barking out of nowhere, right? That's your platform, that's your grounding. So cheers is pretty much what Spirit was saying to me. You're a savage, and rightfully so. So if any of you know what Spirit means when they say that, it's gonna hit differently for you. But as an overall collective, it's time to put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on. Okay, sometimes you gotta jump to put them on, but the rest of the world will feel your pain. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot cards, okay? Let's get into these tarot cards, because this has been a long metamorphosis that as a collective has been going on. Let me close this book and put that to the side. You may have been able to sense, like, no matter what you do, it's like no matter what you did or what you said, there's a soulmate divine counterpart energy that I'm picking up on. It's like no matter what you said or how you try to show up or vice versa, there was just something that was blocking confirmation or clarity between you and another soul. Some of you guys, you know who I'm talking about. Others of you, yeah, especially with this Four of Pentacles. And you see how the Reaper is over there? This may be someone that you had to like release and let go, so that way they can realize their full potential on their own without feeling as if you had something to do with it. Shout out to all of y'all in the comment section. I hope y'all are having the best day ever. Shout out to y'all in the live chat right now. Congratulations. Let's see. Spirit, do you want me to use these cards or a different one? Okay, so listen here. The bottom of the deck, we have the sun and the moon. Wow. Okay. You're getting an opportunity. This feels like a second chance at a love relationship. If you see here the Queen of Cups, like it's like if you're yeah, like if your vision or your perspective was being fucked with, you see how the Queen of Cups is pulling out this fish out the hat, out her cup. It's like you're picking back up something you may have put down, whether this is a person, whether this is a profession, whether this is a gift or an ability. Like maybe you had to put something down for a while so you can kind of let the energy pass by. Maybe dealing with retrograde energy made things a lot thicker for you. Maybe you had to put that aside and return back to tarot once you felt more grounded and emotionally prepared to listen or to hear whatever, because this is giving me Pisces energy, and it's attached to the cups, which is love, right? And then you have the sun and the moon, so it's like I don't really know which person that they're talking about. I don't really know who I can trust. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like getting excited but then being unsure of who that person actually is. But this is telling me that many of you have a reserved level of love. Like you have love to give, but it ain't gonna be for just anybody, and you're not gonna pull it out of you until it's for the right person. That's what I'm seeing here. Because this is telling me, like with the cloak person here, there is someone that has been hiding or cloaking themselves, and Spirit has been protecting you from someone's grasp here. Okay, the original Rider Waite, there's no one there. So you may have an idea of who this cloaked individual has been behind the scenes, because all these wolves are like barking at it. All right, this could have been someone mimicking you or portraying themselves to be you. It's giving doppelganger energy. But this has a lot to do with you taking your attention away from someone. You taking your focus away. You taking your energy back away. It's like you're being revitalized or recharged. So let's get into these oracle cards right quick and see what Spirit's talking about, y'all. All right, so we have the Temple Path. We have Happy Success in reverse. We have Angel of Love in reverse. We have Joy. I'm telling you, these cards are just confirming what I just said to you. Someone was stealing and pretending to be like sent to you by God, pretending to be a supporter, okay, Angel of Love. They could have been pretending to want to see you be successful. This could be anybody. These could be a lot of people. It just feels like a whole force behind the scenes. But the overall confirmation is smiley face, joy. So your joy for this journey is being restored. Your joy for this path that you've chosen to embark on as a soul contract, your North Node, that's being restored. The energy you thought you didn't have to give, or the love you thought you didn't have to give, that's being revitalized. And someone is really being, they have fell from heaven, they have fell from grace, they are not a part of your life, your future. Okay? And how you're going to know that this person is not a part of your future, everything that they try to manifest, that they were stealing from you to manifest for themselves, they're about to lose everything. Many of them will lose the little bit of success that they got, whether that be through love, people that they love, relationships, things. It's a lot. At one point, it was up for them, but now it's about to be down. We have main male in reverse. We have new love in reverse. And then we have offering. Wow. I know I was talking about the Reaper. This is also the Reaper card. Santa Muerte. Offering. You had, okay, on a negative side, yes, this is a confirmation. You ain't crazy. There was people working against you. Okay. Like I said, the sources, whatever sources they were using to block your love life, love in reverse, new love in reverse, whatever they were doing to block you and the person that's destined to be on this path with you, they were doing that. They could have been paying someone across seas. This could have been overseas. This is giving me all types of stuff. But it's also making me feel like behind the scenes. Not just behind the scenes, but it also looks like trying to convince you that it's happening to you because of your choices. But if you see here, it's giving like Red Riding Hood, but the moon energy with Santa Muerte is... Hold on. Give me a second, Taurus. It's a lot to unpack here. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, so let's say, for example, you have ever told anyone that the spirits that you work with. For some of you, these people were petitioning the same sources, but they didn't know that you were like Little Red Riding Hood, okay? What? Okay, so there's something about clearance, hierarchy, spiritual clearance, spiritual hierarchy, okay? Um, how they're saying it to me is, let's say, for example, this is an example, so don't hold on too tightly to it, but if you get what I'm saying, you'll get what I'm saying. Let's say you have a very high spiritual purpose and path this lifetime, right? So the same organization that maybe you worked with, maybe you, your beginnings, your same family, your same people, whatever, were kind of like enlisted to stop you with these wolves sitting here, because I'm getting along like the lone wolf, okay? A lonely road by yourself. So like they were paid with success here. They were paid to block you through fear tactics. They were literally spiritually paid. Like, I'm gonna give you this job. I don't care if it happened in the dream realm. I don't care if they prayed to God or whoever God they were talking to. They asked for you in return, Taurus. It's like, I will do anything for you if you can guarantee to bring me back, Taurus. Now, the deities or whoever that they worked with or they offered these offerings to retrieve you, Taurus, they were aware with this justice card, this justice symbol here. They were aware that this is fucked up. These sources were aware that the karmics would fail. They already saw the future. They already saw destiny. They already knew the outcome. But rather than telling them no, they took their petitions, they took their offerings, and did the work for them. Right? And when they come there to you, Taurus, when they came there to you to take you out, right? They already knew that you were going to defeat them, which would give them a right to go back and collect not only what they took in offerings, but to also collect their soul. Damn. So they killed two birds with one stone. The stone that they prepared for you, the ditches that they prepared for you, the energies definitely did the bidding. They did the work. Attacked you, did whatever was necessary to defeat you. But the crazy part about it is the entities already knew that you would win, that you would be victorious. So the trick was on them. So they saw it as an opportunity where, oh, you thought you were going to enlist me. You thought you were going to utilize me to just terrorize someone. Okay, I'll take your offering. But you don't know you haven't read the fate. You haven't seen your whole story. You've only gotten pieces. And you're comfortable in your houses and your positions of authority, and you feel safe. But in that probability realm, there was always a destined path that if you chose to slay your Jabberwockies, if you chose to confront your fears, that they would have the right, that you had the right to evict these energies from fucking with you, evict these energies from pretending any further in your life. And as you cut them off, you give those sources that were sent to you clearance and clarity, because your clearance was higher than those that were trying to betray you. Your spiritual clearance. But they didn't know that because you were cloaked. Like Little Red Riding Hood, you were cloaked. So nobody knew who you were. This is like you walking into a room and nobody know your ancestry, or you walking into a space and no one know the spiritual backing that you carry. So what do? They feel like you ignorant and you don't know no better. So out of fear, they strike first. And the moment that you personally chose to spare their life and just walk that yellow brick road, despite whatever adversity came up against you on this journey, it was like, it proved that you were ready for this mantle. It proved that you was ready for this responsibility, this power that you possess. So now you no longer have to hide your power and your ability. This is like your rightful place on your throne. This is your rightful place. Like you literally have opened the path. You've opened the door. So now these sources that were utilized to fuck with you, they're about to handle your lightweight. And the karmics, you will go off and be victorious. And the karmics will have it's like they gave up their soul trying to offer you up. And it's bigger than black and white. It's bigger than good and bad. It's bigger than any of that. That's the scales. This is about the scales, balancing the scales. So it was always destined to go in your favor. Many of you guys have done 10 consecutive lifetimes of these karmic cycles, deceiving you. So this lifetime, you were always meant to have a victory. They wouldn't be able to keep you in that same karmic cycle anymore, and it's because it's your destiny. So today marks the day of your victory. Oh, wow. You have judgment. Someone that was rejecting this path with you, okay? 4 cups, okay? So there was someone, a divine counterpart, that no matter how much you tried to show them what was right in front of them, you tried to, wake them up, teach them about whatever you know about your path, no matter how much you tried to pour life into somebody for however long, no matter what, they couldn't see you past the illusions. They couldn't see you past the rose-colored glasses. They were not able to recognize who you are on a soul level. But look at this. This 4 cups, this person is drinking from the cup now. So this person has made a choice. Your divine counterpart has made a choice in the spiritual realm of where they're going. Look at that. Didn't I tell you something about the lone wolf? Someone's spiritual ascension is completing. We have the dire wolf here. This person is loyal. This person is devoted. It's about integrity and morals for this person. And I do feel like, do you see this person's facial expression? They didn't want to have to make this decision prior to this, but it's like that moment when you realize when you've been made aware of something and you can no longer deny it. That's what's happening here. So this person is fighting back. This person was fighting, committing to this path with you. This person was resisting, committing to this journey. Some of y'all, this person was resisting, like a higher level of commitment with the Hierophant. They were like resisting like non-committal energy. But finally, like you and somebody else have aligned. There's an agreement here that has been contracted in the spiritual realm. All right, especially with main male, this gives me that energy of like a single bachelor type of energy. They're giving up that the single bachelorette type of lifestyle, giving up their earthly desires. I'm telling you, there is ties being severed between someone else and new ones being contracted with another person. There's 2 people here though, Taurus, just so you know. There's old and there's new. And you're going to have a choice. But I don't feel like it's a karmic. I mean, karmic from a perspective of, yes, y'all had to go through certain lessons about codependency, about illusions, obsessions, habits, and things like that. Karma from that perspective. But as far as like, you're going to meet someone new. That also sees, it's almost as if you have 2 counterparts. You have 2 options. Yeah, because the moonlight here is shining on this crab in the water. So someone is being made aware that if you don't take this path or you don't start to make a choice, you're going to lose something that you really desire or you really want. It's going to be something that was playing games, someone that was just doing things for fun, just trying to keep it friendly. Okay, this could have been a friends with benefits type of situation, but I damn sure can tell you non-committal energy. 2 of Wands. Someone's like, can I reread that contract? So what all I gotta do? Okay, so all I need to do is reach out to that person. Okay, what else I need to do? Someone is reviewing the contract spiritually. They're like, okay, so I have to reach out to this person. I need to help them. So what is my job title? Why? Someone's like, fine, I will communicate. I'm telling you, help you get across this water, get you to the other side. Your feet hurt, Taurus. Your feet hurt. Somebody been having you waiting for a long time. But that's because all of the pieces that was needed to bring it together were all like scattered across the galaxy or something. And so each item had to be retrieved in order to bring this into fruition, which means that you had to go on separate journeys to figure out who held, who. It's almost like y'all was on a mission to retrieve some type of fucking keys. I'm telling you, the Magician talks about access. It talks about retrieving the elements or the pieces to the puzzle. Y'all had to retrieve some type of pieces to y'all puzzle. So especially for all of my like single Taurians, okay? Or you've been on this self-love journey for a long time. If you look at her flowers, this gives me the Unk energy, but this also reminds me of a key, okay? There was a pattern that had to be broken. I'm getting some quantum energy here. Okay, so Akashic type of energy. This is a pattern that I see here. With one of these lovers, this is a pattern that y'all have always gone through. One person finds themselves in situations where being attacked and in danger, and then the other person has to rescue them. Or avenge them. There's always this pattern that has been present where one person is always behind watching and kind of looking out to get someone else to safety. Now this could go back eons, okay? But there's this pattern of I'll hold them off while you make it to safety. And then having to have like hideouts in safe places. Forever keeping you guys separate from each other, like unable to really feel safe to be with each other because it's like the odds were always stacked up against you guys in every lifetime to where you guys would be hunted down if y'all got comfortable and tried to be together. That's crazy. It's like everyone would like there would be like bounties on y'all head. Everyone would come looking for you. But I get this energy of there's something about a type. There's a type here. Like not anyone could attract you or this person. I mean, not yeah. Not anyone had the ability to has this ability to only a specific person has the ability to save you from yourself. Because like I always said, this masculine energy tends to have to always like rescue. It's giving me Popeye the Sailor Man type of how many times did she find herself in a damn in a crazy situation? He had to eat his damn spinach. He had to eat his spinach. I'm telling you. Near life death experiences is giving me warrior vibes. But then, you know, every time you're laid to rest, y'all manifest, you reincarnate. But you reincarnate with the same pain of losing the person that you love. There's something about cards never lining up or being in your favor because of the devil. I'm telling you. Always being so close but missing the ship, missing the opportunity. And it's been like a fear, an attachment of fear. Exploiting your fear. I'm telling you, there's some type of I don't know. It may be in connection with Monday, the moon energy. When I see the moon energy, this reminds me of like secret societies or something like that. Or maybe y'all were a part of a secret society. I'm picking up like ghost energy. Like you're there with this energy here. It's like you're there, but you're not really there. You just spiritually know that you're protected. But it's like how? Without any physical proof. But it's like that. The choice. Some of y'all have made this choice before, and that's how y'all know each other. Y'all have walked this path so many times. This is definitely telling me y'all probably the ones that Yeah, you're like I'm telling you, the undercover secret society or some shit. Because we have the star and the temperance. Y'all work in tandem with the strength card. Whew. I hope. Dun, 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 dun. Huh. Interesting. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Oh wow, y'all got communication coming. Y'all know these people, but there is a new person that's coming in as well. But they're not going to be able to tend to you like this other person. They're not going to be able to speak to your soul like this other person. And it's going to be a hard choice to make. I do feel like this person will provide shelter. They will be able to, protect you and nurture you, especially if you're sensitive with the Page of Cups. This is someone that will tend to the situation, or they want to come in and help you tend to your situation, or you want to come in and help them tend. It feels like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like refining is silver and gold. Like I want to help you weed out the other options. I want to help you, whatever it is that you want, I want to help you perfect it. Whatever it is you want to do in your life, I want to help you build it. There's this builder's energy with the Ten of Pentacles. And there's that Three of Pentacles energy. It's giving like counterpart energy. But it does feel like a pledge of allegiance or something, where we work together and we agree that we're going to let bygones be bygones. We're going to get over whatever spilt milk happened in the past between us, and we're going to prosper. Damn. See, let me tell you the difference between this energy, okay, that's coming up here, and the karmic energies, okay? The karmic energies have to they have to retrieve something because they're unable to generate that light themselves. So they have to pluck stars out of the galaxy and use it like energy sources. And let them fall into their trap and be like that undercover magician, because they can't create shit by themselves. They can't build nothing by themselves. So y'all may experience whether they're masculine or not, but you may notice if you're a feminine, you may notice that a lot of masculines are in competition with you. And it's super weird because it's like, what the fuck? Why are you in competition? Why are you going against your own kind or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. But it's something about a strand of DNA or a strand of information that keeps incarnating that feels like a failure. They're just walking like upset. So it's like these karmic energies kept incarnating and being unable to get over failed attempts to start things with you in past lives. They would pretty much hold on to that and harbor it, and in the next lifetime, like look for you, like literally. And then when you realize that they're fraud and they're fake, they try to be like, oh, we built all this together, you can't leave, you got to be loyal. So they trap you in that loyalty, that false facade of loyalty. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm telling you, like tempting you. Like, I'll bring you something that you want, just tell me what you want. I'm seeing that Katy Perry song, where they were is it Alien? No. It's when everybody's like bringing her offerings, and she's like unsatisfied. It's definitely giving me that I am energy. Three of Swords. Somebody is raising up to your vibration, okay? The Queen of Cups here is raising up to your vibration, and they're coming to be on your same level, because we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Cups here. And I feel like y'all used to be like two people that one of y'all had trust issues. Both of y'all have trust issues, but for whatever reason, one of these lovers has never been able to get you to trust them. Or maybe they were trying to get you to trust them, but there's just this lone wolf type of energy. So it's like a lot of sabotage over and over again. And it has something to do with being able to recognize that the both of y'all possess the same spirit. And if you know that you have the spirit of like, I will walk out on you really quick if you do something I don't like, then that person, if they recognize that they're just the same way as you, that can create a fear of like, oh hell no, I don't want to talk to that person because I know I walk out the door real easy, and if you walk out the door real easy, we're gonna keep walking out on each other. So there could be that experience as well that someone has had with a person of like sabotaging, both of y'all sabotaging the connection out of fear that the person's gonna leave them eventually anyway, because y'all have the same soul, the same spirit. And then this other person has been like there trying to help you heal. With the Page of Cups, they've always wanted to be with you. This is a more mature energy, even though, and when I say mature energy is because this person, they have no problem like leaving you. You know that mature energy when you're like, you got those toxic traits inside of you. Maybe you have certain fire placements in your love sector, 8th house energy, 7th house energy. Where it's like, instead of arguing with you or fighting with you, this may be a certain type of person that will leave you to your own vices. You know what I'm saying? Maturely wise, they would be like, you know, you'll come around when you get off your high horse, or you'll come around when you stop being mad. And you kind of like have that tantrum by yourself, or they have that tantrum by by themselves or whatever. And then, you know, when you're ready to talk or when you're ready to call, you know where to find me. So there's that energy from another person as well. It's a lot of energies out here, guys. And then there's another energy that's looking at you towards like, look at the mess you've made. Like, look at the mess you've made. Oh my goodness, you got like 3 magicians out here. I swear for God. Got like 3 magicians. Who is these people? If you're a masculine Taurus, you may have 3 significant feminine or 3 significant soulmates that you have met this lifetime that are souls from past lives that have reincarnated with you. You see the blue orbs? And they may be all coming in at once. So you could have called in your soulmates. But there's a lot of disappointments because these soulmates tend to want to like hold on to you, or they try to control you, or they have this controlling tactic that they use. And it's unattractive, okay? Again, we have the same King of Cups energy showing up, but it's like being like, that's all I could do. All they want to do is talk about their feelings. They're so sensitive, and you have like work to do, or you're really busy. Okay, you may notice that a lot of these soulmates, that they have like a clingy trait, or maybe they're just unawakened. Okay, like it's once once the honeymoon phase is over, they tend to become uninteresting. That's the best way I could put it, uninteresting. like, yeah, it's only a good time. Or you notice that they start to show their true colors after a while. So you may notice a theme, masculine or feminine. It's like, when you get with someone, they start to show their true colors after a while. But before, they like to portray themselves to be, a free spirit just like you, willing to get to know you just like you. They have less things holding them down. And then come to find out that they have no type of long-term goals, future goals. They're just waking up just to get by, waiting to be picked by somebody. So there's a lot going on that's unpacked in this reading. Okay. So there's that energy of avoiding more trauma, avoiding more pain, and just kind of being your own boss. And it's like, I'll save my feelings for the one that is willing to love me the way I'm. Like, if some of y'all masculine Taurians, you're kind of like, when that person shows up in my life where they're giving, like just the simple gestures. I feel like normally there's this expectation of masculine energy is supposed to, reach out and call you. Masculine energy is supposed to court you and do all these things. I feel like there's a lot of masculine Taurians that are kind of just like, I'll just sit here and drink my own drink. And when that right person comes along that, is willing to do little small shit like, hey, I'm just checking up on you, seeing how your day was. Like simple things like that. Compassionate, kind. Then that's the one that you would invest or provide this chivalry to. But it's like chivalry ain't dead. It's you just not giving it out just to anybody. Chivalry is not dead. It's just like I'm not giving it to just anybody anymore. Like it's not happening like that. At this point, it's easier to let go of those type of people than it is to invest all your emotions and they just run away with your love. So I do see a lot of masculine energies in that. It's the small gestures. You're not asking for nobody to go out there and buy you a house or do stuff for you, but do you have the capacity to express compassion? Do you have the capacity to express kind and love despite what the hell you got going on or challenges you got going on in your own life? Everyone got challenges, and you're not really here to, listen to other people and their problems. Even if it is someone that thinks that they like you, you're not trying to cap and save nobody. And I feel like that's kind of been your, yeah, you're not as accessible. I'm picking up this energy of you're not as accessible to a lot of people. Yeah, you got a lot of options that are still waiting for you to call them, reach out to them, or they want to see what they can get from you. And I feel like you just taking your time, and the more you take your time, you feel like they'll eliminate themselves when they see that it's too hard for them to get you to take off work for them, to change your life for them, to be. So there's this push-pull energy. Okay, so some of y'all, because I'm picking up a lot of Taurus masculine energy that is like defending yourselves. Y'all are like, you shall not pass. Y'all feel like y'all are on to the games that, feminine energy like to play out here in these streets, okay? But Spirit's messages moving forward to you, do not be afraid to date. Your path is being clear. You're going to notice things like, as you're moving on with your life, whatever obstruction or forces were working against you, it's like, you're going to be like, damn, I'm not having no unexpected car trouble. I'm not having no unexpected issues. Everything is just opening up for me. It's because, like, those people have lost their souls in conjunction with fucking with you. And so pretty much at this point, they all work for you. So what's your last message for Taurus? Oh, I told you. Partnership. Puffin. Okay. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. And this is how I know the reading is done, because your card was joy. And just like that, Spirit brought it together. You and someone, your only objective moving forward is to focus on your joy and your happiness. Respectfully. Taurus, I'm sending y'all lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for the Taurus show. And I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning. Bye, Taurus. All right, microphone.